Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is Jesselyn's Cajun Tarot, and I am here to do a general love read for you today. Now, this is a general read, and what that means is only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest of it behind for someone else who might need to hear these messages. And again, this is for the sign of Sagittarius, so this could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. If you do have other placements within your birth chart, I recommend that you check out those videos because there can be messages for you there as well. So we'll give this one more shuffle. God, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us some advice when it comes to love for the sign of Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to know today when it comes to love, Spirit? Okay, those popped out, so I'll take them. So first we have the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, the World, the Lovers, Six of Pentacles, okay. We have the Fool, nope, we have the Queen of Swords, sorry. We have the Hermit, the Hierophant. Beautiful card so far, Sag. What else do we have? That one fell. Get it? The Emperor, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Pentacles. Lots of major arcana in your read today. All right, let's see what we've got here. So at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. All right, it looks like there are options out there. I don't know if these options are specifically for you or whether it could be for your person that's on your mind. Either way, this is telling me that there are multiple choices out there. We have the Death card. It looks like definitely the rebirth or a transformation of some sort within your relationship dynamic here. I'm sorry if I shook the camera any. I am getting things organized. You know, the Death card is all about transformation. It is about something dying in order for something new to be rebuilt here. Nine of Cups. It looks like whatever this is, it is or was your, wish fulfillment. It's what you've been hoping for, wishing for. With the King of Swords, you do have someone perhaps that's coming towards you that does want to deliver some type of truth to you. The King of Swords can be a very logical person, very much head over heart. This is air signs, so this could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. But it does look like this person does want to come to you and speak some form of truth to you. They could have felt pretty held back recently with this Eight of Swords here. A lot of self-inflicted imprisonment here. There could be some self-victimization as well. But just someone who really does feel confined and like they could not move forward for a time. With the Page of Pentacles, I am seeing that they are finally wanting to show their desire towards you. They're finally ready to start perhaps putting in some type of work in order to win you here. There's been a lot that's been hidden here. There's a lot of emotions that have not been shown to you, have not been made clear. Or this person could have some shadow work that they need to do within themselves. Because it looks like maybe what they are hiding from you is that they do care about you and they do want to build some type of stability with you, some type of home environment here. They want the two of you to come together in some type of celebration. Four of Wands to me is always kind of like the marriage card as well. It's a coming together. It's someone who recognizes that you feel like home to them. All right, so within your spread itself, the first thing we have is the Knight of Pentacles. You know, this is someone who is wanting to put in work this time, but they're going to do it diligently. And what I mean by that is, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. However, it provides the largest harvest, if you can say. The traditional tarot shows the Knight of Pentacles kind of sitting on his horse with that one pentacle in his hand, which is almost like his seed. And you have this barren land that's behind him. And that really does signify to me that, they plant the seed, but you cannot just reap a harvest overnight. You have to tend to your field. You have to water it. You have to put in the work in order for you to reap benefits from that planting. So it does look like they do want to put in work with you. They are wanting to go towards you in order to get that work done for a brand new beginning here, because you have two aces back to back. You have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful because that is a brand new beginning in love and emotions. This is a spiritual union in a way. The Ace of Swords brings breakthroughs and clarities to a situation. So this person definitely can be coming to you with both a lot of love to give you a lot of emotion, but also wanting to provide you the truth necessary for the two of you to come together. We have the World here. They're wanting to bring harmony back into the situation. This could be the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a brand new cycle for you guys. But they do recognize you as their divine counterpart here with the Lovers. This is also about union, of course. But this can also be about a choice. So ultimately, Sagittarius, this decision is still ultimately up to you whether you go back to this person. And I do say go back because with the Six of Pentacles here, this is someone that you've already known. This is someone that you're familiar with. This is someone that you recognize. But they do want to give you an equal give and take here. They will be generous towards you. They do want to show you, I guess, in a way that they do want to put just as much effort into this as what you are. Queen of Swords, there will be some type of truth and clarity for this, but this is also someone who's very perspective, and I see this as you, Sagittarius. If I think Spirit is letting you know, so you sit back, make sure you have a clear mind, make sure that you're being perceptive and that you look at all angles. This can be an amazing thing, and from the cards, I do see it being very positive. But again, everyone has free will and free choice. You always need to make the decision that's going to be best for you in the end. But with the Queen of Swords, this is someone who is able to cut through anyone's lies, deceptions, and really see the truth for what it is. Queen of Swords is also the divorce lady in tarot a lot of times. And you don't necessarily had to have gone through a divorce. But what that means is it could be a woman who's already been hurt. It could be a man in this situation as well. I do not read gender for my cards. So it's all about the energy of the card itself. But this is a person who feels like they have been hurt in the past. They're no longer willing to put up with lies, deception, manipulation. There's someone who is standing in their power, who knows what it is that they want, what they need. And they can see through most masks here. This individual, this is the Hermit card. Now, this is Virgo within tarot. So you have the Lovers, which is Gemini. You have the World, which is Saturn and Earth. So it could be any earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You have the Hermit here, which is Virgo. The Hermit is all about looking within, really going and doing some contemplation, search for the truth, and trust your inner guidance here. Whatever it is that has been hidden in the past, especially with that Moon card, what the Hermit is saying is it all will be brought to light. This Hermit is shining the light on the situation in order to provide you the best truth and clarity. Really trust your intuition. Know that Spirit is with you with this Hierophant here. Hierophant to me is also a relationship card. So I do think that this person does want to form a lasting union with you. They want it to last forever. The Hierophant, again, is marriage to me. This signifies marriage. This signifies union, taking vows. They're really trying to step it up here with this Emperor card. They're really trying to boss up, become the person that they should have been all along for you here. But this is also someone who is very determined to get the outcome that they want and desire. The Emperor knows what they want. They are able to come up with a clear strategy, and they're not afraid to go after what it is that they want and desire. With the Hangman, this is saying maybe just sit back, take some time, gain a new perspective on things, allow all factors to come into play here so that you can truly make the best decision for yourself here. Release anything that might be holding you back, and sometimes to just let go so that you can see actions unfold and you can make a decision from there. This Queen of Pentacles is here to remind you that regardless of whether you take this person back and you do open yourself up to this brand new chance for a brand new beginning here, or whether you decide to step away, you're good on your own. You don't necessarily need anyone in order to fulfill your life, enrich your life. You don't need anyone paying your bills. You do well on your own. Now, you may want someone, but you don't need someone. And there is a big difference in that. And that's a great reminder to yourself. You are enough just on your own if you need it to be. But remind this person of your worth as well. Queen of Pentacles to me, it also means remember your worth and know your worth and make sure that that's a factor in this as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Love Oracle deck. Simplistic Mystic. And this is just any messages that Spirit has for us that can help us further along and give us more clarity and insight when it comes to your read. So Spirit, what else do you have for Sagittarius? What other advice for their highest and greatest good does Sagittarius need at this time, please, Spirit, when it comes to love? Okay, we have Snake. This person could have been deceptive in the past. Definitely a temptation. Usually that means that someone did not have your best interest at heart at the time. Ex-lover, definitely someone who's looking back at the past, being very nostalgic at this time, reminiscing about past memories with you. This person might need some liquid courage before they come towards you and let you know how they truly feel about you. I think they're definitely up in their head, very stressed out, not sure how you will respond when they do finally try to approach you again here. What else, Spirit, for Sagittarius? They do regret things in the past. They know that they've made some mistakes. They do feel guilt over that. They do want to come to you with this apology. This card says between the lines. Definitely read between the lines. If you need to speculate, you can. There could be hidden meanings, but also I would say, make sure that words are matching actions here. This person definitely could have been a player in the past. You want to make sure if that is the case that they're leaving that behind them. Maybe seek out advice from some of your friends that have your best interest at heart. Really let them know how you're feeling about the situation. This is saying toxic relationship. Definitely be careful if that is something that's come up in the past. They are going to want to reconnect with you in order to restart this relationship with you here. So those are factors to just pay attention to. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. That you will receive messages from Spirit within this that will help guide you. And then magnetic attraction. Yeah, and a lot of times with these types of toxic relationships, attraction is very magnetic. A lot of times these are karmic, and the desire and the passion and the lust is all there, sometimes very strongly. The universe does that sometimes in order for us to go through the lessons. They are looking at you though. They are being pulled towards you. They do find you irresistible. They are going to try flirting with you. So, I definitely see that you've been on their mind. They've been thinking about you. They are stressed out about approaching you, but I do see them coming back in and really wanting a brand new start with you. Again, I would say be careful. Just make sure when you see this person, if you allow this person back into your space, really pay attention that their actions meet their words. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this into an extended read. If this is where you leave me, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If not, I am going to have an extended link. It's going to be in the description box down below. And in the extended, we're going to see how this person views you, what their current feelings are for you, what next actions do they plan to take towards you, and then I'll pull some oracle cards for your overall advice from Spirit. So if you'd like to join me, the link is down below. Other than that, thank you so much, Sagittarius. See you next time. Bye.